Hi, I'm Mike, and in this video I want to talk to you about how to rank in Google. I'll give you a tip that I have that seems to work really, really well. Before I do that, I just want to show you kind of some proof of what we're doing here. You can see here that we rank using the techniques that we use, um, usually in the top three, and a lot of things that we try to go after. Okay, um, and here's another one right here. So we go through and try to rank multiple of these sites. And again, to show you, these are actually live. If I go ahead and refresh this, it's exactly what it is, what you see right here. Okay. Now, one little trick here that I want to make sure before you start figuring out where you're ranking in your search results, a trick you need to do is you need to make sure that you make sure you log out, because if you're logged into Google, what's going to happen is that you're going to actually influence your results. You want to make sure you're logged out. If you're in Chrome, it's a good idea to be incognito. And there's one more thing that I highly recommend, because none of those methods are 100% accurate. What you need to do is at the very end of your URL, add in $PWS. What this does, it helps. It seems to be the most effective way of stripping out any kind of location tags or memory of where you are. So it makes it the most neutral search results you can get. So that's probably the best thing to do is you put that into the URL after you've done your search for the term, and it helps strip away the last little things you need to do to make sure you get accurate results. Okay, so let's jump to the tip. Let's see here. So what I'm going to do here is, this is the back office of our main blog, and what I want to do here is go under Tools and go into Domain Mapping. And this is kind of a cool trick if you're able to do with the platform you're doing, and it really helps our ranking. What we do is actually do like a partial map. So what actually has, because we're part of a blog network, you have the advantage of a blog network because there's a lot of link juice associated with blog networks. Now we combine that, we'll be able to actually do your own URL, so you're actually you're branding yourself, okay, like you should be. But if you complete your URL, sorry, that's easy for me to say. If you go for just your URL, you may not have the age on that domain, so you're going to be kind of working behind, kind of hand 8-ball. You're going to have to build that up over time. But if you combine the results of actually having your own blog network, and you're able to do a partial map, so you don't completely overwrite it. It actually gives you the benefits of both. In fact, it actually, in Google's eyes, looks like there's actually two websites backlinking each other. And that's what we're able to do here is we actually go in and go under disabled and enter a domain should be used. So what it does is both the original domain and the subdomain is able to work. At the same time, you're actually able to use your domain that you want to have mapped to. So the advantage of that is you can build your backlinks onto the whatever one you want to build. Because say, for instance, you want to build up, actually it's a good idea to backlink both of them. You backlink your one that you're trying to brand, and you also backlink the one part of the blog network. And then those ways built inside, they backlink each other and actually help to add additional link juice. But at the same time, you can still, when people are asking for your website address, you can still give the one that you're using for branding purposes. So that way you can have that on your business cards, or if you're describing things easier, so you don't have this long URL. It makes it a lot easier, but at the same time, you actually have that little secret little thing that actually helps you rank better. Okay, so I hope this tip was helpful. I'm going to try to do a lot more tips on how to rank with the website, and I will talk to you later.